So just as I was thinking, it's been a long time since I got to do a blind box blitz on Random Review. The Iron Yeti over on Twitter comes through. Dude recently sent me a little piece of, well, big piece of nostalgia from my childhood and packed in a bunch of blind box stuff to kind of surprise me, and I appreciate it greatly. Thank you very much, dude. So we're gonna just go ahead and open it up now and make a blind box blitz out of it. Yay! Variety. And this kind of has a theme. A little bit of a theme, because we're going to start with the WWE vinyl figure, the mystery minis from Funko, because every vinyl thing on the market is Funko these days. Yes, dark secret of TJOmega, I am a wrestling fan. And Yeti knows this, so he kindly sent a few of these along. So let's see here, what have we got here? Lineup of 12, 1 in 12 chance to collect them all. No super rares. So who do we have? We have John Cena, Superman. We have Goatman, the Scorpion King. Let's see, Solomon Grundy, Destrucity, George the Animal Steel, which is pretty random amongst here. Let's see, Ric Flair with his pants on. That's good. Iron Sheiky Baby. We have Fezzik, Racist Mania, and the two I dread the most, the Bella Twins. The Bellas kind of represent everything that was wrong with the Divas era of women's wrestling in WWE, and I dread opening this up and finding one of them. So let's see, honestly, as a wrestling fan, these all would kind of work for me. Bellas and Animal Steel, sorry George, but you were before my time. But the rest wouldn't be too bad. It'd be funny to have a little super deformed Hulk Hogan sitting around somewhere. So, alright, let's get this over with, and we'll find out what is in the box. This would be real easy if I could take the cellophane tape off first, because I wasn't sure if these were sealed with the plastic or not. And if I know my Funkos, there's probably another bag in here inside we have to cut open, too. So, crack this open. Yep, we got a garbage bag inside. Oh. Hermetically sealed for your protection. And who we got? Hey! We have a little Dwayne Johnson. It is The Rock himself. Fully tattooed up and everything. That's a pretty intricate detail to actually include. Well done, well done. Alright, so that's actually a pretty cool one to get. I have always liked The Rock. It's kind of upsetting anytime he comes back to TV because he reminds you no one can even come close to the kind of mic skills we were blessed with in the Attitude Era. Let's see. Well, it's typical Funko stuff, so it's a nice, solid vinyl piece. Everything seems to hold together pretty well. It's solid enough. Got the right markings everywhere. Brahma Bull tattoo on and everything. Yeah. This all works out pretty good. I like the little molding on the little shoes. It would have been easy to just paint on, but a little bit of an extra mile. The face is completely painted over, except for the nose and the ears, so a little bit of a shortcut there, but he still tends to look pretty good. He's got the eyebrow raised and everything. He's ready to drop the elbow, even though he can't really raise an arm, but hey, he does what he does, because he is The Rock. Sweet. Alright, so that's a win. That's a win. I actually am a fan of that one. And hey, we get to try again. So, I've already taken the plastic off. So, actually, yes, I did know that the cellophane did not hold the box together. All right, trash bag number 2. See who's in this one. Oh, once in a lifetime, twice. You can't see me, John Cena, in one of the colors he wore for about a couple months before the next one came out. All right, so that's actually a very appropriate pair to have. Let's see here. We only got a little bit of a paint scuff there on the front. Some of the blue plastic is showing through. And let's see. He's got the tamper-graphed You Can't See Me logo there. Strangely enough, like for someone who's like tattooed... Oh, there we go. I was waiting for something. Never give up. The little hand thing he barely ever does anymore. The jorts shoes. You know, it's a similar design, even though they don't wear the same footwear in the gear. I'm a dork. I notice these things. Yeah, that's appropriately John Cena. I do find it strange. They did get one of his signature poses as the sculpt, but it's the one that avoids having to print any big detail on his chest. So there's a little bit of... I see what you're doing there, Funko. You're not fooling me. So I think that's about one of the most appropriate pairs I could have gotten. That's a couple WrestleMania main events right there. Maybe Rock and Hogan would have been the only ones more apt, because that was a huge thing back when that happened. Okay, so 2 wins so far. This blind box blitz is going good. Let's continue and see if the wrestling gods continue to favor me. WWE Stackdown. Yes, this is the answer WWE had for Lego. And it's kind of a cool idea at first. You get to build like the vehicles and props all known in for the wrestlers, and little sets that kind of work with their theme, and like your own arena. You can build your own arenas and rings and build them any way you want, which is kind of awesome. Except apparently they're kind of crap and nobody bought any of them. So yeah, these are still on clearance aisles all over my Walmart. But I was always curious how the figures came out, so this will be a good chance to see. John Cena and The Rock. Oh, well, we don't quite need them now, do we, guys? Sting, Jake the Snake Roberts, Brock Lesnar, Daniel Bryan, Sin Cara, who's, if he's one of the ones I have, is probably already broken in the bag. The Undertaker, Roman Reigns, very generic there. Sheamus, who better be glow in the dark plastic. I swear, man is fluorescent. Randy Orton, and hey, look, a different Cena with a shirt on this time. All right, so this is an eclectic little bunch. Let's see here. Again, a lot of them are winners. I wouldn't mind any of them. Sin Cara would be fun just to bounce around, you know. And I remember Jake. I was watching back then. Yeah, I'd be good with just about any of these, except you. Anyone but you, Roman. All right, let's see what is in the bag. Inside. Oh, is he already assembled, or we get pieces? Whoa, hey, we got John Cena in a shirt. You can't see me. I can obviously see you. You're right there. Okay, so instantly, this feels a little strange. Look at, there is something really weird about that head. There's just, well, for starters, he's got like old man molded, like wrinkles painted on. He looks a good 15 years older than he actually is, so that's strange. He's got the "You Can't See Me" on the shirt, so we got that, and the hat has the same. They actually did print all of his little logos on him, so the walking billboard that is John Cena does seem to be quite present here. And he also has the laces, which are not quite painted correctly. He's got lacing on his ankles, which I don't think that's how lacing works. But yeah, other than that, it's another flavor of Fruity Pebbles John Cena. Let's see, articulation. Well, wait. Oh my God, he's got no skull. Oh dear Lord, that's hideous. Let's put that on and never remove that again. So let's see. Yeah. So he's got a ball joint there, ball joints in the shoulders. It's kind of restricted range. They're not cut very well. Big ugly hinges there in the arms. It's a small size, so it doesn't surprise me, but they aren't pleasant. See, he's got wrists. Are they individual plugged-in pieces? They kind of look like it, but they don't turn. So, the waist does turn, so that's good. Hips feel a little bit loose, and again, the cut is not very good. Not a whole lot of range. Knees, again, it's got the weird hinge thing where they're bicolor there for some reason. So the articulation's it's okay. It's not really well thought out in a lot of areas. It's also got little peg holes all over him, which I assume are for attaching him to stages and all sorts of things, turnbuckles, whatnot. That all good thing. So yeah, it doesn't feel too good either. The joints feel kind of loose and doesn't really feel like something to last to the kind of play that Lego tends to inspire. I don't know. This one's not thrilling me too much. All right, so we got 2 versions of Cena, one with a big head and one the deformed clone. So let's go ahead and run our chances once more. What if I got The Rock? What if I open this up and it's another Dwayne Johnson? Like, what are the odds? Really? Like, the wrestling gods, JBL himself, looking down upon me. All right. I got him by the feet. Who's going to be? Ooh, I've got another big main event. It's a little tiny Brock Lesnar. Okay, this is kind of amusing. All right, so Brock Lesnar, the walking juggernaut himself. Well, this is strange. Like, okay, he's got the same points of articulation, I can see, like, all that. But he actually feels like a good bit stiffer. Like, the ball joints are very solid. I don't think Cena would do that. Man, that's a little bit inconsistent, I find. But hey, at least I know it's not universal. So yeah, everything still works. Now Brock does have some more wrinkles to his face. Like, as long as he looks stern and serious, that's fine. Looks a little bit weird. He kind of looks like the neighbor from Beavis and Butthead. Like, he's complaining about kids in his tool shed type thing. I don't know. These have such weird faces painted on them. And he does have his little logo shirt on there, so that's all well and good. So why not? Why not? It's a little Brock Lesnar. Okay, so at the very least, I do have, like, jeez, with the cap on, Cena looks bigger than Brock. That's not right. Okay, so I would say we are 4-4-4 on this blind box Blitz. That's kind of a cool number. I'm happy with that. Yeah, so those are cool. I'm actually a fan of those. They're a little bit meh as far as like quality wise, but they are amusing to me. So let's close this out with a little bit different and something else that used to be on this channel. They're back, the Garbage Pail Kids. Remember that dark time when I was reviewing just anything some company just sent to me on my doorstep? Yeah, that's from this era. And now that I'm free of such commitments, I'm free to tell you, yeah, I kind of like them. Like, believe it or not, like, even though they sent me stuff for free, I still gave you my honest opinion on these things. Yeah, it's an old throwback to a simpler time when gross out humor was the thing, and pretty much everyone needed something gaudy and somewhat offensive. Topps Series 1 vinyl figure. Once again, we're dealing with a Funko because it's made of vinyl. Of course it is. Who we got here? 1 in 12 chance again, so no super rares or chase figures or anything like that. We got, again, you got the main character, Adam Bomb, Dead Ted, typical zombie stuff, New Wave Dave, who is very not New Wave anymore, Leaky Lindsay, TV Stevie, Hot Scott, who's just clearly the baby devil, Nasty Nick, Ghastly Ashley, Bony Tony, Clark Kent, Alligator, and Mad Mike. I don't know, he just kind of looks like he's cosplaying Conan the Barbarian. Oh, well, it's kind of as always with Garbage Pail Kids, it's an eclectic bunch. You have some of the signature characters and a few lesser knowns. If I'm being honest here, a lot of these are just kind of in the middle of the road as far as what I'd like to get. Atom Bomb, of course, because he's a signature character. I always really liked Bony Tony's design, too. Dead Ted would be alright. TV Stevie, kind of okay, too. The only ones I'm really looking out for to avoid are Lindsay, Ashley, and Mike there. Mike's just boring, and I don't know, they just kind of went for gross out on the girls. The girls just never had designs as good as the boys. Oh, it's already open. It's like you never saw the girls in Garbage Pail Kids peeling off their own skulls, did you? No. Whew. That's hefty. Alright. Jeez, it feels big. Do I finally have something of Atom Bomb? Okay. Taking a little peek. Uh-oh. Did we? Oh, no. Why, you? Alright, well, 4 for 5 ain't bad, I guess. Alright, so we got Mad Mike here. And he's definitely mad, I'll give him that. Eugh. He's a big, solid thing. Head is huge on this guy. And a little bit fun, yeah, a little bit hollow feeling. Alright, so that's not a surprise. He does have a bit of weight to him compared to the others. Let's see here. I will say this, of the ones they've released, this one seems to have the best accessory count. We got a sword that he can hold in one hand. We'll put the axe in the other hand. The axe seems to hold fine. The sword feels a little wobbly. Sword's a little bit loose. Alright, so that's a little bit disappointing. He can only seem to, like, cut his own face off with it. Doesn't really hold too well otherwise. Alright, so let's see what we got here. He's got all this stuff painted onto him, little battle scars and little tribal things. Earring painted on. boxers and all this painted on. None of this is sculpted because it's a generic body. The head, fairly well sculpted, got all the hair nice done. It looks like me about right now during the middle of editing this massive project I'm in the middle of. Yeah, not happy. I would say the paint does look a little bit sloppy here. I've got a lot of little spots where I can see a little bit of overrun, a little bit of splash from the paint machines. A few little things over here, and then like way overrun on the headband into the hair. That's a little bit disappointing. The tampograph stuff is okay, but anything that got sprayed on, not as good. I don't know. Quality-wise, it's okay. You know, it's Funko. I would expect that. It's just not one I'm crazy about. One day, Atom Bomb. One day. So, hey, he did send me a couple more bags, but this has already gone on quite long enough, so I will leave it at this. So what are our verdicts? Well, we got 4 out of 5 that are quite good. I do like how the Stack Downs and the Funkos both matched up with each other quite well. That makes me quite happy. The vinyls, of course, the build quality is quite good. These are much better painted than the Garbage Pail vinyl. So that strikes me as a little bit strange. I might as well bring them up, give you one last better view. And then the Stack Downs, and they definitely do feel cheaper than your standard Lego. I don't know if they would handle long-term play, since they're all ball joint based and seemingly inconsistent with joint tolerances. And they are, and I can't, still, the faces are just like creepy to me. But they are a neat little oddity. I will give them that. You wish you couldn't see me, don't you? Don't you?